Chapter 5. The number one problem with short books. Quote, "Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence." End quote. Vince Lombardi. I love using books to scale businesses, but there's a fundamental problem with how books are used in business, which we'll explore here. Many people have tried to write a book to grow their business and have been wildly disappointed in their results. The specific reason for their disappointment is the topic of this chapter. Put simply, short books alone don't make any economic sense. Profit margins are low on shorter books. It takes time and energy to create a book. You need designers, formatters, and editors to put one out worth reading. You can put in tremendous energy to try and sell thousands of copies, but that same energy spent on selling one $5,000 offer will likely net you significantly more direct profit. People will have opinions about your book, not all of them great. You will read your book 3 months after publishing and wonder why you ever thought you had the audacity to consider writing one. You'll get occasional praise, but not as much as you had imagined. Most of the ways you market your books simply won't work. You see, I've worked with many authors, including several New York Times bestsellers, and every one of them has said, "I lose money up front in writing a book." Now, imagine the books that these authors are writing. They take more than a year. They often have huge research investments required, and the kind of marketing machine required to make a book. A New York Times bestseller can cost you more than $250,000 in staff, advertising, etc. They are paid small royalties and are required to hustle their book to seminars, speeches, and sling their book to their list. They do all this hoping that somehow the book will translate into more business, but it rarely does. So, if this is the reality, and it is, why am I such a proponent of the short book? Well, it's quite simple actually. Everyone is doing it wrong. Just writing and publishing a book is a horrible business strategy. Great for a legacy move, but a book alone won't actually open doors. It won't bring you loads of booked calls. It won't change your business at all. The floodgates don't open wide just because you hit publish. A book by itself makes no economic sense, but a book as part of a larger marketing and sales system is the quick ticket to scaling to 7 figures or more. That's the key difference here. The number one problem with a short book is that it's useless without a system for leveraging its benefits. For us, that system is the One Book Millions method you'll learn more about in this book. Without the system, the book doesn't help you. As you've seen up to this point in our time together, a short book can radically transform everything you do in your business, from the nature of the calls you have with prospects to your ability to offer more premium pricing. But all of that assumes you're getting your book in the hands of many people in a way that doesn't lose you money. So, when we're looking at using short books in our business, we have a problem to solve. And it's this simple. How do we get our books in the hands of as many people as possible without losing money up front? We know that a book can absolutely transform the rest of our business. But how do we do it smart? Unfortunately, it's not as simple as putting your book on Amazon and running ads to it. Costs are too high, and there's no clear way for a reader to move to the next stage of your business to become a client or a higher-paying customer. Sure, you could launch your book to your list, but again, what is the mechanism at play that will take the reader from nice book to when can we start working together? In the next chapter, we'll explore the entire One Book Millions method system for turning a book reader into a high-ticket buyer. If you get nothing else from this book, please remember that a book by itself is no help to growing your business. You need a system that can leverage the book. The exact system we use is the subject of the next chapter. Key chapter takeaways. It's hard to profit from a book, but the profit you make on what a book can do for your business is unbelievable. A short book can radically transform everything you do in your business, from the nature of the calls you have with prospects to your ability to offer more premium pricing, as long as you're getting it in the hands of many people without losing money up front. Never publish a book without first identifying the system you will use to turn that book into profit, i.e., clients and customers of your premium offers and services.